Oh my God! It's finally here. It's finally here. We have the course creator tier list because you're all a bunch of sick monkeys that liked the last video in significant fashion. So this must be done for you, for the people. I am a man of the people. I am a man of sophisticated culture, and as such, I must serve you with the infamous course creator tier list video. So this is going to be completely unbiased. I'm going to get a lot of requests to take this video down. I foresee a lot of messages saying that I'm a piece of shit and that I'm probably going to get defriended by some people featured on this video. But all I have to say is live with it. Live with it. So I'm not pulling any punches. This is completely unbiased. It's going to be shocking. It's going to be provoking, and it's going to change lives. Really change lives around here. So let's get started. We're not going to, dilly-dally around. Let's just start throwing some mud. Let's get into a car accident that everyone is horrified of, but can't take their eyes away from. So let's just wiggle our mouse a bit and pick one here. Let's start with this guy here. Wow. You might not know who he is, but if you have been running Facebook and looking at ads, he's Ty Cohen. So Ty Cohen is, I believe, a course creator that has been around since apparently the creation of the Kindle. Don't know exactly if that's true or not, but I'm willing to give the benefit of the doubt. However, his program, Kindle Cashflow, has been featured on Facebook ads a lot. And looking into it, I've done some research. In the past, he's promoted using PLR content. And I really don't see any evidence that he publishes at all. And he basically steals people's screenshots for his revenue claim. If you don't believe me, check out, by the time you see this video, on CoffeeZilla, being featured by none other than CoffeeZilla and exposed by Bobby Kim, because he decided to use Bobby Kim's screenshots for his revenue. I don't know why he didn't choose to use mine, but anyway, he chose to use Bobby Kim's, and he's a scammer. So we have here 5 categories on the tier list, and we're going to put him on deserves to get the coronavirus. He deserves to get the coronavirus, and he says a lot of bad things, and it's all over the CoffeeZilla video. So yeah, you, Ty, get the coronavirus. Next, let's pick one here. Let's go with, this one's kind of infamous, so Chance Carter. Technically, Chance Carter never had a course, but he did have a mastermind. He is what is called, I'd say, the most prolific black hat person on Amazon of all time, in my opinion. And he's been able to corner the top 100 market on Amazon. He was in dominating force for the past few years on KU. And, oh man, he even had a private mastermind with a lot of fiction publishers in the day. And he was raking millions of dollars until he was finally shut down by Amazon for offering Tiffany diamonds in exchange for readership. So, man, does he deserve to get the coronavirus? I don't think so. I would say if I could be as notorious as him, as an evil Jacob Rothenberg, he'd be the gold standard of black hat. So he doesn't exist anymore. I'm going to just say he's the gold standard of being black hat. So don't buy anything from him. Don't take any of his advice. But we'd say if you're going to be a piece of shit, man, he's great. He's the gold standard for being black hat. So we'll put him there. Next, we're going to choose here Big Luca. So Big Luca, I would say, is where Emeco got most of his content from his course. But other than that, Big Luca was someone that really helped popularize Kindle publishing after the Stefan James era, in that he had I would say is a more thorough course. But even he admits everything he did was based around review swaps. He was the review swap course. He also was infamous for popularizing not book stuffing per se, but offering translated languages into your book in order to spike up your page reads, and providing a link that went straight to the end of the book, and the algorithm would count from page 1 through page 7,000, all 7,000 page reads. And yeah, he was a piece of shit for scamming the system. So, Big Luca, you're in Italy, you're going to get the coronavirus, you're probably going to die. So, next, let's move on here. We're going to choose Dave Chesson. So, Dave Chesson is the creator of KDP Rocket, now known as Publisher Rocket, and he doesn't per se have a course on Amazon ads, but he does have free lessons on his website for Amazon ads. And I'm not a huge user of Publisher Rocket, but what I will say is that it's a good tool, a great tool for like finding categories that are not in high usage. It's great for scouting and for also scraping keywords for your campaigns on Amazon ads if you're running a manually targeted campaign. So, as someone that is vetted by Amazon, as someone that's legitimately like invested in software that works and has ad lessons that are freely available, that are updated and high quality, Dave Chesson is the go-to, I'd say, for free ad lessons and getting a software that actually does something useful in this space. So he's the gold standard. We'll put him there. Like he earns it, man. He's a good guy. So next, let's choose here. Where's that fella? I swore I had him here. I'm blinded with my glasses. I guess not. Okay, I guess I did have him here. Stefan James. So K-Money Mastery is one of the courses. It wasn't a first generation course, but I would say it was the course that brought internet marketers to the forefront of Kindle publishing, much more so than Ty Cohen. Ty Cohen, you're a clown. Clown City, Clown City, Clown City. But instead, Stefan James is someone that popularized Kindle publishing for internet marketers, and he doesn't explicitly say he uses review swaps, but in his full disclosure program, he uses review swaps. And plus, if you watch CoffeeZilla, with like publishing a lot of medical books and cures that you should not be ever publishing. Like, I mean, everyone does make mistakes, but that's not cool. And dude, your course hasn't been updated in 5 years. So, I mean, you're not a bad guy, dude. I would rate you at decent if your course was updated, but it has not been updated in 5 years, and I don't think anyone should buy your course at this point. So you're going in my category, like, dude, you can do a better job. Now, what's not that well known is that his brother, Andreas, is an actual, I guess, or was or is a more hardcore publisher. So I think at some point I read or watched that he was grossing 50 to 60K in 1 month, probably with review swaps. Not sure about that. But he does have like a high ticket coaching program of like 2,000 to 4,000. And from what I hear, it's like really bad, and all he does is talk at you and not get any feedback from you. So I'm gonna put you right with your brother in the category. I would not endorse you unless like came out with results from last year or this year in 2020. Next, Dale L. Roberts, self-publishing with Dale, aka do-it-yourself publishing. Arguably the most informational channel you will find on self-publishing, with, I'd say, the best connection to industry sources. If you need to get a hold of Ingram Spark, if you need to get a hold of Find Away Voices, if you need to have an open letter done to KDP, this is the man to do it with. He's a great guy, of upstanding moral culture, and just a guy that provides consistently good advice on his channel, always maintains a professional demeanor, unlike myself. And I think his do-it-yourself publishing course is very affordable for like what, $30 a month or whatever. So, I mean, he is the guy to go to. He should be like, not only is he the gold standard, he's going to be in the front runner of being the gold standard. So we'll move Chance Carter towards the back and put Dale in the front. Dave's Cheston so far second here. So Dale is like super gold standard. Like, go to Dale's channel and subscribe if you haven't already, and listen to his videos. So next, we're gonna rate here Gerald, my good friend Gerald. Oh man, how am I going to be unbiased to this one? So I have co-partnered with Gerald on a low content course, so there's probably going to be some obvious bias here. What I will say is that Gerald is the go-to for those of you in South America that want to learn self-publishing. As far as I know, not definite about this, but as far as I know, he's the only course creator in the South American market with good info. But dude, you don't have enough presence online, and you need to have more content out there, dude. So I would say if this was for the US market, you'd be decent. For South America, you'd be solid as fuck. So you're like in between decent and solid as fuck. I'm gonna put you in solid as fuck because I'm biased. So ordinarily you'd be like in this category, but since you're the front runner in the South American market, the only way, if you're in Peru, Venezuela, or South America in general, to get out of poverty through Kindle publishing, you got to go through Gerald. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in Venezuela. So if you want to get out of Venezuela, he's the go-to. Next, we have Mark Dawson. So I always hold someone in high. If you've ever written a book, or if you're an actual, like a real author, I hold real authors in high regard, as they've like really walked the walk. They've gone through the struggles and pitfalls of being a real author, and he has a 7-figure brand. And his course, while being basic, is still very informational, affordable, and held in high regard by the whole industry. And he is formally endorsed by Amazon, endorsed by KDP, and he is someone that you should go to if you want to learn the very basics of Facebook ads for authors. So he is, I would say, the gold standard. He is a white hat as they get, and he is an accomplished author. So when he releases books, from what I've seen, it always hits the top 100 in the entire Kindle store. So you, Mark Dawson, are a man of great culture, and you get to be in the gold standard tier. Next, we have Dale Roberts' wife, Kelly Roberts. So Kelly Roberts specializes primarily in low content, no content publishing. She is someone who has published thousands of works in terms of journals, workbooks, logs, and low content creations. As someone who I think has published as many as 30 journals in one day, if I'm not mistaken, and a slow day is like 1 or 2 in a day. For low content information and for her course on low content, I'm not pitching it because I have an affiliate link. I don't have one, but I'm going to put her as gold standard for learning low content. Like, you want to go there. Like, if you don't buy my course, you're going to buy her course instead. Like, I don't have an affiliate link, but just go check out her channel and check out what she has to say, especially with changes going on right now with Income Spark and Amazon. Go to her channel along with Dale's with what's going on in low content. Next, we have Mr. Range Rover. We have Emeco SCI, the Black NES guy, aka I apparently have permission from Nintendo to promote these trademarked books that I have. Dude, I don't think your course has been updated. It still teaches and advocates review swaps, and you still openly support having a VA access publishers' accounts and even running multiple accounts. And you can pretend to be a good person online, But instead, in real life, you deserve the coronavirus. You're probably going to get it. You're probably going to get it, dude. So hope you can have your Range Rover fixed soon and go broke with it. But yeah, you get the coronavirus. Next, not so well known, but those of us who are in the community know of Nigel Walker. So Nigel, dude, your channel is not that big, but you seem to be a decent guy. And I know you have a course. I've never taken it, but you always put out good information and you always keep a professional demeanor. You have an interview with Dale, and I'm going to put you in the decent category. Like, I just don't know enough about your course and your content per se, but I know you're a good guy, so we'll put you in decent. Hopefully, I know you work for government, so hope you're making a full-time living with publishing by now. Next up, we have Mr. Bobby Kim, Mr. Audiobook Publishing Academy. It's really hard to not be biased with this one because I've lived with Bobby during 2019. I've gone through that whole ordeal, and he has been my business partner in a few ventures. So what I will say is that Bobby Kim is a double-edged sword. He works best with authors and publishers that have either a high degree of capital or a high degree of cash flow. I have seen him, I don't know, dude, like, I don't want to violate any of your NDAs, so I'm not going to give any names out. You can comment if you want to provide actual authors you've done this for, but I've seen Bobby either take like authors that are already doing well into the 7 figures, or taking authors that have had a lot of money to spend and do even better. Conversely, if you're someone that doesn't have a high budget, or you're like just starting out new, like, dude, your money gets spent real fast. Like, dude, Bobby, you know it too. You know it to be true. So, but I would say his audiobook course is like totally legit. If you haven't done audiobooks already and you're an author, you're really missing out. And I think Bobby's course is a good introduction to it. It has the best infrastructure for distributing codes. So, dude, like, I know I can't be biased because people will say either he is beyond gold standard because he made them rich, or, dude, this guy is insane. So I'm just gonna close my eyes and put you in a category. I'm not really closing my eyes. I'm gonna say between gold standard if you're rich, solid as fuck if you're an accomplished author, or if you're broke and you can't afford to have your money blown. This is a hard one. I don't want to get in trouble with you, Bobby. I'm gonna put you in gold standard, but if you're poor, don't go through Bobby yet. Like, go through me first. So yeah, that was very biased of me. I'm not a good person. Next, we have why don't we get on to this? Nicole Newman. So Nicole is the new girl on the block. She has shown up in various YouTube channels commenting on them, and I believe there might be a relation between her and Bobby Kim. But she seems to be a good person. She seems to be attractive, and from what I hear, her channel is taking off, and she's getting conversions. So I don't know enough about you, Miss Newman. You have commented on my channel a couple times. I'm going to put you in the decent category. I just don't know enough about you. But apparently you live a couple blocks from me, so we should get to know each other. Bobby, we should all get to know each other. Okay, next, we have Rebecca Hamilton. So Rebecca Hamilton is fairly well known in the fiction community. I guess I will say that from what I've seen, she has a lot of mini courses. A lot of what she teaches likely worked very well in the past 3 or 4 years, but I don't think she has anything to show for the last 2 years or so with publishing. And one of her case studies was like showing a book. It was like ranked 3,000, and I mean, I'm not shitting on anyone that like has a rank booked in the 3,000s, but if you're a course creator in fiction and you want to be in the forefront of it, unless you update your course to get better, you're gonna end up in the pile. Like, you just need to get better at publishing. Be less of a marketer, be more of a publisher, and serve your people better with your info that you're charging for. Next, we have Brian Meeks. So Brian Meeks is very well known in the 20 to 50K community. Brian Meeks is just well known overall with his course on Amazon ads for authors. I think his value prop is that he was able to hit a 300% ROI based on 40,000 ad spend with Amazon ads in 2017 and prior. Well, look, dude, like, you're a good guy, and I think that you have a lot of credibility, but a blind monkey, like, masturbating with Vaseline in a microwave could have made 300% ROI with Amazon ads. And your course hasn't been updated, and from what I see with your BSRs, you don't really make a lot with publishing anymore. So, I mean, you have a lot of credibility in the past, but you haven't really updated your course. So, I'm going to be lenient. You're going to be in the decent category, but you need to update your course, good sir. Yeah. Next, honorary mention. Doesn't really need to be here, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's my channel, my video. Dexter Point, aka Dexter, the Kindle publishing fear monger, aka the whistleblower, aka Dexter. Dexter is the reason why I breathe. Dexter is why I ceased doing any semblance of black hat tactics with fake reviews. Dexter is why I switched over to the light and left the darkness. Dexter, you get to be in the gold standard. Plus, people in the know, such as Dale and other men of good culture, respect Dexter, know he's a good guy. And if you need to know the truth about course creators, Dexter's channel doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but what I do is I just read the titles, and I go through the comments. His older stuff used to like talk about course creators, but now I think he's just doing Uber Eats runs and like talking about whatever. So Dexter, please do a more direct video about the Dicklesons and Chappelle and all them folks. You get to be in the gold standard, but please, let's do some more blunt content. Next, we have, I think this is Felicia. So Felicia is someone that has done a course on Amazon ads for authors. It's, from what I hear, complicated and technical, but really good. So it's for fiction, for authors. I don't know enough about the course, but I hear it is really good. The testimonials are recent from last year. And look, I don't have an affiliate link. I'm not even like, I don't get a kickback. So I'm just going to say it. There's case studies where people are like, maybe spending 10K to make 50. I mean, it's some crazy shit. But I've been told that it's a really good course and it's updated. I don't, like, this person doesn't even know me, but I'm just going to rate you as solid as fuck. If I had taken your course and like really knew it, you'd probably be gold standard, but people are getting really good results from Felicia's course on Amazon ads for fiction publishing. Next, we have the Mickelson Twins. I was initially going to rate them as per twin, but since I figured you needed each twin to equate to a 100 IQ, just barely, you need to have both twins involved as course creators. So, what can I say? Look, they're nice guys in real life, but when you figure you've been banned 3 times, there's obvious evidence that you were the whole reason why ACX puts publishers on hold. You have taught the masses how to pump out low-quality books, how to game the system, how to give away fake metadata, how to stuff author names with keywords. Like, you haven't really done good for the community in that regard. And from what I can tell, you have been using testimonials that don't belong to your course. I believe Nikolai doesn't even have your course from the past, and you still use him in your testimonials. Alessandro, you have in your testimonial page. He posted a testimonial before your course was even created. And yeah, I don't know why you guys are still in the publishing space. You can probably do better somewhere else. So, I mean, you guys probably think I'm going to put them in the coronavirus category. You probably think that. But I'm just going to put them here. And yeah, like, they're not bad guys, but like, they're just not that smart. But I think that they could be more successful one day in something else. What that is, they should probably figure it out before their publishing course sales dry out. Next, we have Ahilan Chandran from Toronto. You're lucky you're not from Vancouver, where a lot of scammers come from. Ahilan, he's someone that I've grew from the womb, cradling in my arms from scratch, and he has gone on to make a full-time income with Kindle publishing. I think he has a couple courses out that no one has ever really bought, but he's a good guy with some solid info. He just needs more opportunity and more exposure. A lot of people go to his channel. His channel has grown. But dude, you just need to market more and just be louder on there. So, dude, you have a lot of potential. You just need to harness it and just be louder online. So I'm going to put you in the decent category. And let's work on getting towards the gold standard. I know you can do it, man. You just got to work harder and put more content out there. Next is Mukesh. So I'm just going to use his first name because his full name puzzles me. He's Indian. All I can say. Indians have puzzling names. Mukesh has what I've been told is the best Amazon ads course for non-fiction publishing. That's been told to me by a few people now. It's a $6.97 course. I'm not an affiliate. I'm just telling you how it is. He's made a lot of money. I think I've heard that he made $100,000 in December. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I've heard he's either made $100,000 in December or he made like $10,000 a day for a few days. So the guy obviously well, that's gross. I don't know his net. But Mukesh, if you're watching this, I also heard rumors that you were banned from Amazon. Hope that's not the case. Hope it's not true. But that's what I've heard. I really wish I could put you here, but yeah. Let me know what happened to you, dude. Let's see here. We're going to put you here. Decent. But I would still say check out his course. Maybe he can give you some free lessons on here. I noticed I didn't put Nellie Melanie on here. Nellie, you don't get to be on this list. You're banned anyway. Next, we have... well, let's do this one. Carla Marie. Everyone, are you ready? Are you ready to cringe? If you're a fiction publisher or author, you've been waiting for this moment. I'm just going to probably timestamp this. Carla Marie, what is there to say? What there is to say is that her course in its time was probably decent. That time was 5 or 4 years ago, whatever, 4 years ago. Since then, the course has not been updated. Since that time, there has been the promotion of book stuffing, unpublishing and republishing, and no real semblance of competency with branding. That being said, course videos could be a lot better. And I don't even know if you publish anymore. I don't think you publish anymore. So, I mean, you're a good person, and I don't know. You don't publish. You don't publish, and your course is outdated. So, I mean, yeah, I'm probably gonna get in trouble for this, but you need to get more active with publishing. You're going category, But what I will say is that a smart move you did was partnering with Renee. So Renee, you get to be on this list. You are someone, from what I've seen with my access to the mastermind, is that you have some real solid strategies that work right now, and you have some very sound ideas and concepts that work really well for fiction publishers. So I hope one day you can evolve to being out on your own. And I think you'll really succeed as a course creator on your own. So I will endorse the mastermind you have with Carla because you're the one carrying it hard. So I'm going to put you in the solid category. You're on a hot streak there. Next, we have Sunana, Sunana Singh, owner of Romance Publishing Secrets, owner of Romance Publishing Academy. What I will say is that she's actively publishing. She's a workaholic when she comes to the business and maintaining brands and like figuring out what strategies work best. Her YouTube channel has not been updated in 2 months, but that's just because she's been busy doing everything else. I think she has the best course right now in fiction publishing because number one, I'm in it. Number two, I'm partners with her. And number three, me. But number four is that, to my knowledge, she's the only one that provides personalized one-on-one coaching to make sure that you're building your brand as if it's her own. And I'm obviously biased because I'm the reason why her course succeeds. But I will say no, seriously, if you're in fiction publishing and want help one-on-one, she's the gold standard to go to right now for brand building, whether you're just wanting to start from scratch and working with me and her, or if you're someone that is already on an intermediate level and you can work with just her on a monthly basis for either ads management or brand building. So she gets to go, I'd say, right over here on Gold Standard. But please update your YouTube channel or you get to go to the coronavirus category. Next, I have Oli Al Gore, aka Mr. Proper Speaker from the UK. Oli is actually a good dude. He created that copywriting course. I thought it was a good course. It's like $600 now or something. It used to be like $200, which I think should be the price point for it, but I think he sold off his publishing business, and I don't know if he publishes anymore. Highly doubt it. A lot of the earnings he made was through Fortnite and fake reviews, but I will still say that he has a lot of legit talent, and I don't know, dude. I just like Oli. He probably doesn't like me anymore, but whatever. You're a decent guy, Oli. You get to go over here. Decent category. Next is Marco Moutinho. Now, Marco is also a good guy, but like Marco is the owner of the Amazon Ads Profits course, and I have never heard anyone say Marco's course made me rich or even Marco's course made me a lot of money. In fact, the consensus with higher level publishers is that the strategies taught of using thousands of keywords in a campaign with low bids, I mean, the way it's taught in the course either doesn't work or you'll just lose money. I have been told by publishers that I can refer, if this comes into contention, that Marco's course will just cause you to lose money, and it is not updated since the past year and a half. And what good is an Amazon's course if it hasn't been updated in a year and a half, despite promises? And if you're owning a writing company that has caused publishers to get banned, like Nelly, that's not cool. So you're going to go in the ad category. What I noticed here in the ad category, we have a lot of Canadians. So from Vancouver. So we have Stefan James, Andreas, Carla, and Marco. We have well, actually not from Vancouver, but yeah, you're all Canadian. So it's like, this should be the Canadian category, but we'll keep them there. Last, we have Jacob Rothenberg. So what is there not to say about Jacob Rothenberg? He's unprofessional, he's toxic, he's negative, he's just very immature, and he deserves the coronavirus despite being your source of entertainment, Kindle Publishing. If there was something below the coronavirus, it would be he deserves to be stumped by a lot of horses while being crucifixed. So yeah, there you have it for the course creator tier list. If you've enjoyed this video, you are sick. But if I can get at least 20 likes on this video, I will create yet another tier list on something more controversial. So let me know what you think in the comments. And until then, I have a lot of repentance to do on this video, and I will see you later. Take care.